Alright everybody, here we are with round 2 of the Masters game between Mr. Stash and the one, the only, the world's greatest 40k player. This is Masters game, or this is our second game out of 3. If I win this one, I take home the gold in the semifinals and advance onto the finals. If I don't, Pablo and I have to play one more game. So, let's see what happens. I am playing the exact same list as I did last time. Little hungover from St. Patrick's Day, so decided not to write anything new. Pablo changed up his list a little bit. We'll have that, and you guys can see that in the beginning of the video. Currently, Pablo has first turn. I gave it to him. He scouted forward. He's going balls to the wall. I think he's going to try to kill a Storm Surge. We rolled up ITC Mission 1 again. Damn it. I was hoping for kill points, so I didn't really have to think about it. But it's going to be a hard game. I think Pablo has the tools this game to take down the Storm Surges, which won't be good for my list. As we saw last time, the bikes crumble real quick. So let's see what happens. I'm going to try to seize. We are playing on the same mat with the same terrain. Pretty cool ITC stuff. It's the only plug you're going to get. And here we go. Need a 6. Oh, it's a 4. Pablo was sweating. Alright, but we'll get back to you guys after Pablo's turn 1.
What is going on, everybody? Petey Pab here with the end of the top of 1. Now, I'm just going to scan over my army. I started everything on the board. Drop pod, empty drop pod did try to go into the corner of Frankie's deployment zone and mishapped and went into ongoing reserves. But other than that, everything is on the board right now. So from left to right, on the left, that's Khan with 3 Wolfguard battle leaders. Then I've got a Centurion squad with the Chaplain with the Hunter's Eye. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Heavy Bolter Razorbacks, each with a Tactical Marine squad with a Melt-A-Gun inside. 2 Multi-Meltas and a Devastator Rhino, and 2 Multi-Melta attack bikes. Now, the Storm Surge over there, Mr. Tap Dancer, has 1 wound left because everything shot at him. Frankie did make 4 out of 6 feel no pain saves when the Centurion shot at him, but everything else was about average. So, you know, shooting close to 2,000 points at 1 Storm Surge with bolters, if you believe hard enough, you can almost kill it. As for secondaries, we rolled ITC Scenario 1. I rolled kill a unit and hold objective 1. The objective 1 is right there. He does have an OBSEC Chapter Master bike squad hanging out behind this red building. I don't know if he's going to be able to get to objective 1 and contest it, but we'll see. And anyways, we'll go to Tau Marines, bottom of 1.
Alright, so Tau and Space Marine turn 1. Very good turn for the Tau and Space Marines. I was able to kill 4 tactical squads, 1 attack bike, and 2 Centurions. So very good turn for the Tau. I also killed that Storm Bolter that tried to kill my Storm Surge last turn. So take that. I dropped my drop pod in the back over there for line breaker, and that was about it. The 2 Storm Surges charged into 2 tactical squads. I was able to stomp out 1 squad, and then the other one hit and ran right back here. My 2 bike squads were able to evaporate 2 units of Marines, and my Chapter Master charged in and wiped out 1 themselves. So, very good turn for the Tau and Space Marines. We'll see what Pablo does here on his turn 2.
What's going on here? Pablo at the end of the top of 2. It was a pretty decent showing for the Blue Scars army. Basically, I've lost almost all my tactical Marines except for 1 guy who is currently hanging out right there. I did kill his Warlord. He was standing out right here. I shot all the Heavy Bolters at him, did 9 wounds, and I think it was 4 or 5 wounds of Chaplain and Chapter Master died. So that was really lucky for me. The Centurion helped over here in the corner as well. As for the rest of the army, my Death Star is moving up. I did charge 3 units at the Storm Surges, about 7 tactical Marines split into 2 squads, and then that attack bike over there in the corner. The attack bike failed a 3-inch charge and left the Marines to hang. So you know, one Marine survived. They broke. He ran. He's currently screaming for his life, running away right now. And the Storm Surges are free to shoot at whatever they want. Probably my Death Star. So we'll see how his turn 2 goes. It's still anyone's game, and we'll see you guys at the bottom of 2.
So the Storm Surges continue to do the Emperor's work, and they killed a Thunderwolf, and they also wiped out some scouts. Those brave little scouts. My bikes wiped out the little Marine that was over here, along with the attack bike, and then these bikes bravely charged into Motor Pool Alley. They did 1 whole point, or they did 2 whole points to that Razorback, 1 to that. Unfortunately didn't kill either, but they did immobilize that one. My brave Tau Commander is back here with the Servitors. Servitor set Power Fist. So good luck, buddy. I believe in you. And unfortunately this suit mishap, so Pablo was able to place him way over here, but he's making his way back. Pablo will probably kill him on this turn. So we'll see what Pablo does here on his turn 3.
Right now I've got 2 Wolfguard battle leaders in Khan facing down the 2 Storm Surges that have 6 wounds between the both of them. I didn't get the charge off on them. They are probably going to charge me. We'll see how this combat goes. Frankie has a lot of shots. I kind of think I made a mistake here. I probably shouldn't have moved them so close to the Storm Surges, but I really wanted to kill some more bikes because I feel like this game is going to go down to whatever OBSEC units are left on the board, just like last game. But he still has a lot of bikes in reserve, so you guys can see here. Wait, no, those are dead bikes, right?
Those are dead.
Who's in reserve?
These guys.
He's got 1 bike squad left in reserve, so I might have a chance of killing all the bikes. He also has a bike squad hidden in here, in this building. So other than that, the Razorbacks, he hasn't killed a single one. They're all still holding strong, putting wounds into things, and just generally being annoying. I currently still have Big Game Hunter because the Chapter Master is alive. We'll see. My goal here is to probably sacrifice Warlord and then hide my Centurion to win Big Game Hunter. We'll see. Hopefully Khan lives like last game. Anyways, I got 1 point. He denied me on objective 1 by running a bike squad right there where that objective 1 is. I killed it and I got my objective 2. So we're gonna go on to Frankie's bottom of turn 3 and see you guys then.
Alright, so the end of Space Marine and Tau turn 3. Very good turn for the Tau. The Tau were able to kill Khan along with both of the Thunderwolves. And they brought the Centurion down to 1 wound and killed the Chaplain with the Hunter's Eye. My bikes came on, they shot into the Centurion. They did 1 wound to the Chaplain. Pablo was rolling high. And then over here, my Meltagun squad jumped out, blew up the Rhino, charged into Pablo. Pablo did Overwatch and killed 2 bikes like a champion. We tied combat and then Pablo hit and ran. This bike charged into this Razorback doing nothing, and he shot his Meltagun there, did nothing. So, not very good from the bikes. The bikes have been lackluster, but the Storm Surges are still holding strong with 5 wounds left. So we'll see what Pablo does here on his turn 4. Here we go.
Welcome to the future, a world of danger, technology, and hypervelocity action. The high-tech city Fat Mat immerses you in the suspense of a near-future cityscape, bringing your science fiction miniatures to life. In addition to its aesthetic beauty, the Mat streets serve an in-game purpose, marking deployment zones for popular miniatures games. This Fat Mat is perfect for any sci-fi game system, from Warhammer 40k to Infinity to Shadowrun. Are you ready to make your run, Street Samurai? Purchase your high-tech city Fat Mat today at frontlinegaming.org.
So it was a little lackluster of a turn, but you know, it was bound to happen. I was getting pretty hot with my rolls. That bike squad I whittled down to 1, and then that guy saved a couple wounds, and I didn't get a chance to shoot at this guy. So that's 3 1-wound mobile OBSEC units that Frankie has, and I have 1 whole point, and that guy mobilized that beige Razorback on a Death or Glory
Like a boss.
with Meltagun, like a boss. So that one and this one with the Ultramarine symbols on the left, they're both mobilized on an objective, to be fair, but we'll see how that goes. It's looking good for Frankie. I still have a lot of OBSEC, but they're nowhere near any primary objectives. We're still tied on secondaries. Both of us still have Warlord. Both of us still have Linebreaker. I have Big Game Hunter currently. But if he kills that Centurion, Big Game Hunter goes to Frankie. So we'll see. We'll go ahead and go to the top or the bottom of 4.
Extremely good turn for the Tau and Space Marines. The 2 suits are just going nuts. They killed 3 Razorbacks here and killed that Razorback over there. Put a bunch of shots into the Centurion, but that guy's holding strong. He doesn't care with his 1 wound left. My 2 bikes charged into this Razorback and we're able to take that one down. So Pablo has 1 Razorback left with 3 hull points. He's got some scouts back here. Shifty. We've got the Inquisitor with him. The Inquisitor of a bunch of points. The badass. My last deep striking guy went back there by the Pablo's home objective. And that's about it. So we'll see what Pablo does here on his turn 5. Oh, also I have a bike hiding back in here. So here we go, Pablo. Your turn.
End of the top of 5. This pod is managing to hold this objective, but it's not objective secured. And that Tau Crisis Suit is. So can this pod shoot this Crisis Suit off? So Frankie has to sweat the primary. I've got a Centurion hiding in here. He just smoked a bike. The other bike just got smoked by bolt pistols and a crack grenade. The 2 Storm Surges are still looking strong. One has 4 wounds, one has 1 wound. I've got 1 Razorback left. He's holding that objective, but Frankie has an OBSEC bike unit in that corner hiding. I still have these scouts and the Inquisitor. If I go to turn 7, I might be able to steal this away. But those Storm Surges are scary, and I don't have a lot left. We'll see you guys at the end of 5.
All right, everybody, here we are at the bottom of 5, Tau and Space Marines. The 2 Bash brothers have gone crazy in both games. This last turn, they were able to kill this Razorback, Centurion, and the 5-man Devastator squad. And they're gearing up to go after those brave scouts. So we'll see if the game continues on turn 5. Dun, 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 dun. No. Game over. Good game, right. Pablo.
Good game, Frankie.
Excellent. Thank you.
So real quick score recap. Frankie wins primary.
Yep.
Frankie wins secondary, and he has all 3 tertiaries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good game, Pablo. I was super close. If you had killed that Storm Surge, which averages say you do, would have been a much different game.
Oh yeah.
For sure. And then
totally.
I think the big
mistake, the con.
I don't even know if that was the mistake. It was I would have kept the Inquisitor with them because that was the reason that I wasn't coming after you.
Yeah, but you would have just shot the Inquisitor off too.
Yeah, I mean that, like we saw, I was able to shoot you off, but I didn't think that I was going to be able to actually kill you with my shooting. I was actually expecting to having to charge.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, that Inquisitor is actually really scary. So anybody that is puts an Inquisitor in their list, definitely give them rad grenades because they're not bad, especially against Centurion or Storm Surges. But thanks, Pablo. Thanks for playing, buddy. 2 extremely close games. The scores definitely don't show how close it was. And as you guys saw in the last video, nail biter. Turn 7, barely eked it out. Good game, Pablo, and we'll catch you guys later.